how do you take a massive pool of specialized talent and perfectly align every single person with the right role at the exact right time? At Suffolk University in Boston, this wasn't a hypothetical. Twice a year, administrators for the Graduate Fellowship Program face the daunting task of placing incoming cohorts across various departments. They would begin each cycle with a blank Excel spreadsheet and a daunting pile of unstructured, unformatted student resumes, attempting to organize a complex human puzzle by hand. This environment relies on deep evaluation, but human judgment has a breaking point. When forced to process this much data under a deadline, even the most diligent reviewer will eventually struggle under the sheer weight of the scale. The cost of this manual workflow was staggering. As shown here, administrators spent between 50 and 60 hours cross-referencing about 100 resumes every single cycle. Fatigue introduces a very real human cost. A student with a highly technical background might be misassigned to a generalist role because their file was the last one reviewed at the end of an exhausting week. There is also the synonym trap. A tired human eye often misses a perfect match when a student lists spreadsheet on their resume, while the department specifically requested Microsoft Excel. Without a technical architecture in place, raw administrative effort was the only thing holding the program together, and it could no longer sustain the pressure of the university's growth. In early 2026, a 9-person student consulting team arrived to build a solution, an intelligent engine capable of reading, scoring, and translating student data automatically. The data pipeline pulls raw resume text using natural language processing, instantly parsing it into skill tags. The formula weights departmental skills 40%, common skills 30%, experience 25%, and GPA 5%. Using semantic matching, it identifies Excel and spreadsheet as the same core competency. This back-end logic can collapse a 60-hour manual process into a few minutes. But raw code is invisible. To succeed in this environment, the team had to turn this invisible power into something a human could actually trust. This shift required a focus on the user experience. The front-end developer worked to translate the algorithm's raw data into a frictionless, empathetic interface designed for administrators. This landing page reflects that focus. The clean design and the prominent Start New Session button provide an approachable entry point for a user who is used to the chaos of a manual spreadsheet. Benedict spent the development cycle listening to stakeholders, translating their procedural anxieties into functional software features. To ensure transparency, these columns show exactly which skills matched and the engine's calculated score. Clear status indicators, like the green confirmation bar, prevent accidental data loss, keeping the user in control. Finally, one-click export features allow for immediate documentation and budget justification. This approach proves that front-end development is its own form of consulting, and every button and table in this system represents a human concern that has been identified and solved. Everything led to May 11, 2026, in a high-stakes boardroom at Suffolk University. The 9-person team stood before the university deans and faculty to demonstrate the live system. There were no safety nets or backup slides. They uploaded the student roster and ran the complex resumes through the engine in real time, allowing the room to see the processing happen live. The results were immediate. The system achieved a 60% exact match rate against expert human judgment, proving it could replicate the nuance of a human reviewer at a massive scale. In that single demonstration, the agonizing 60-hour annual burden was successfully automated into a 5-minute workflow. While the demo proved the algorithm's power, the system's long-term value was earned through how that power was delivered. By providing a transparent, empathetic interface, the team gave administrators the confidence to finally walk away from their manual spreadsheets and trust the digital engine to handle the heavy lifting. Ultimately, the best technology doesn't aim to replace human judgment. It translates complexity into clarity so that people can use their judgment more effectively.